Looking at ourselves with clarity in the mirror was a skill that one of my coaches actually told me to do, to look in my eyes and accept myself. I kept on doing this task, kept on doing this trick. I don't know. I never really did anything for me. I never really felt like I was connecting to that part of myself that was vulnerable, that really was willing to accept me for who I was. I think the thing that does it for me is creating those gentle boundaries around myself where I am really protecting what's important to me, but doing it in a way that I feel is very much in alignment with who I am. So that means not losing my temper. That means not being impatient with myself and having the time in this space to be able to sometimes be a little selfish, sometimes be a little indulgent, and treating myself with kindness and with compassion. I think that in order to create strong boundaries around yourself, you have to really know who you are and what you need when things are unsettling. And there are always going to be people around that may say things or do things that unknowingly may trigger you. And it is up to us to be able to take that information and actually decide that we no longer need to attach ourselves to those triggers, that we can allow those triggers to sort of come and go, and that we don't have to necessarily always react with our ego. That sometimes things come up and they're really coming up for us to be able to look at the difference in where we are now, and that our reaction to them has shifted. Things that might have been very reactionary for us at one point now may seem like we remember being reactionary, but right now, not so much. And acknowledging the amount of growth that we made from then to now, and then the things that feel particularly sensitive still from people in our vicinity that are saying things that might be triggering. We have to know that there's work to be done in that space, but that we still get to show up with compassion for ourselves, that we still get to have a voice and a say in how we react to those things, and know that if we're not pleased with our reaction, that we get to grow from that moment, and in the future have a reaction that we feel are more aligned with who we are. Sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for losing our temper, for losing our patience, for losing our composure, and understand that we are humans navigating all the emotions that we have, and to be forgiving to ourselves.